Welcome back, and this is Wednesday, April 15th, and we are going to do just a short phonics lesson. I'm finally actually showing you the Heidi songs for our two sight words this week, and they are of and what. And I know that you practiced them on Tuesday, but now you're going to get a chance to hear the videos. And then we are going to go into a second PowerPoint for the long A sound. So here we go.
O F of. O and an F, O and an F, sounds like a V, no fooling me. O and an F, O and an F, O and an F, sounds like a V, no fooling me. O and an F, O F of.
So it's of, but a lot of times we hear of with a V. It has like a V sound. Okay? And then our second word is what. And here it comes.
W-H-A-T. What? W-H-A-T, what you gonna do? W-H-A-T, what you gonna do? W-H-A-T, what you gonna do? No matter what, don't you make a U. W-H-A-T, what you gonna do? W-H-A-T, what you gonna do? W-H-A-T, what you gonna do? No matter what, don't you make a U. W-H-A-T. What?
And those are two words that we're learning and working on this week, of and what. Okay, now we're going to take a look at our PowerPoint, and we are going to turn this into a very fun slideshow. Whoops, just as soon as I have it going here. Here we go. And so we have A blank E words.
A.
So long A says its name.
Silent E, makes no sound, makes no sound. The vowel says its name, the vowel says its name. Cone and cake, kite and gate. E tells A to say your name. E tells A to say your name.
So now we're going to read our long A pattern. So we have A blank E. That's the pattern for long A blank E.
A blank E, A blank E. A says its name. A. Long A is in bake, long A is in cave. A.
And now it says to turn and talk. Can you think of any words that have A blank E? So think for just a moment of any words that you know, even the ones you've already heard in the video. You can say those to a person who is in your room, at your house. Okay? Now, If you haven't gotten your whiteboard or you don't have it nearby, you might want to get a whiteboard or a piece of paper and pencil. And you're going to practice now writing on your whiteboard. So you can go ahead now and trace A using your finger, just like I'm doing, and then E and coming around. And then if you want to write it on your whiteboard, you can do that now. Let's read a word with a blankie. Put your finger on the dot and say O, A, T, late. That's our first word for long A. And there's a picture of a clock with somebody late. Now, you may pause the tape to write it on your whiteboard. So, tracing first, you might want to trace with your finger L, then A, T, then E. Trace it with your finger, then go ahead and write it on your whiteboard. And that's going to be our pattern. We're going to sound it out, we're going to read it, then write it. Beginning with reading the next word, we have a K. Put your finger on the dot, K, and say K. A, V, cave. And there's a picture of a cave. Now, trace with your finger all 4 letters and then write it on your whiteboard or a piece of paper. Next word, F, A, S, face. Trace it, then write it. Next word, K, A, J, cage. And there's an elephant in a cage. Trace the word, each letter, then write it on your whiteboard. Next one, A, S, race. Like somebody running a race. Trace the letters, then write it on your whiteboard. Again, you can pause this tape and this recording anytime and for as long as you need to. Next one, put your finger on the dot. K, A, N, cane. Trace it, then write it. Next word, T, A, P, tape. Trace and write. G, A, M, game. Trace and write. And now find the pictures with a blank E, and then we can circle them. So I'm going to go ahead and try this again. I had trouble last week. Find the picture with a blank E. So this is a picture of cave. Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. This would be a yes. So I'm going to circle it. And this looks like French fries or potatoes. Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. This would be a no. How about game? Game. Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. Yes, this is a game. We're going to circle that. How about snail? Snail. Snail is a tricky one. That one does have a long A, but it is not a blankie, so we're going to cross that one out. How about cage? Cage. Yes. And then hay or straw does not have a blankie. So we're just going to do that. Okay, perfect. Now write the word for cage. So now is when you're going to practice on your whiteboard or piece of paper spelling cage. So you can try first to sound it out kind of like dictation. K with a C. A, it's hard for me to write. J. And then don't forget the silent E helper at the end, and the long A is here. Cage. So write that down. And then you're going to go on to the next one. So I'm going to let you do the rest of these. I'm just going to click on them. You can pause the tape as you write them down. After you've gone through all of them and written them all down, go back to the beginning of this PowerPoint and you can check to see if you spelled them correctly. So this one is race, a s. Don't forget the silent E helper at the end. So write it down. Next one is tape, a p. Silent E helper in the last square. Make sure you put that silent E helper. Then we have late, eight. Face, ace. Game, game. Cane, cane. Cave, cave, cave. And that's the end of our slideshow. Okay? And that's the end of our lesson for Wednesday. I believe we're still on Wednesday. So I hope you enjoyed doing that PowerPoint with the long A. It was great practice for using the A blank E pattern and the silent E at the end. You can always go back and listen to the videos that I sent on Monday introducing the long A. And also, when you're doing the worksheets, if you can't print them out, please do the worksheets. Please look at them, and you can do them orally online, or you can even write the answers on a separate piece of paper. But practice with the long A. The more you practice, the better you'll get. All right, and that's it for today. Have a very happy Wednesday, and again, I hope to see all of you during our Zoom chat later on. Take care now. Bye-bye.